The second half of the last level of the game. You're running downstairs. Don't worry about killing anybody quite yet. Just make your way over to the rocket launcher, because you're going to be shooting down the golden eagle symbol.
That iconic...
The STG-44. That's what I was talking about.
Symbol.
I don't know why they changed the name from STG or from MP-44 to STG-44, but it's basically the same gun in both games, and it's a really good gun, and they don't let you use it enough in this game. So you shoot down that big-ass eagle with the rocket launcher, and then kill a couple guys down below, and then you can move forward. Sweet! Yeah, the STG is a really, really good gun.
I think this is the first video that really noticed it.
Yeah, you don't get many opportunities to use it. It's weird, like, all these rifles feel exactly the same, but they're very different and very similar. Like, every army has their own armory.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike Call of Duty, where it was two factions fighting each other, basically. In this, there's 4 different sets of weapons.
That's cool.
But they all have very similar qualities. But then every once in a while you get a standout, like this MP-44. And anytime you get a chance to use it, you definitely want to pick it up.
So
I'm hopping around like a jackass.
Any last things we want to comment on since it's the end of the guide?
Yes, I will be doing a guide for the next Call of Duty game. Don't ask. Please save me the emails. Save yourself some time. I will be doing a guide for, let's see, we or I will be doing a guide for any game that has the name Call of Duty in it.
Halo. Metal Gear.
Except for
iPhone.
Metal Gear Touch.
Yeah.
I won't be playing that game. If it's a super big game, we will probably be doing a guide for it.
Yeah, if they plan on selling like over 2 million copies, then
yes. The next guide I'm working on is Resident Evil 5. Yeah, basically, projected sales are what dictate what guide I will be doing next. So I will not
influenced somewhat by reviews.
Right.
Like if it's supposed to be terrible.
Right. Like, I will not be doing a guide for some stupid game that's coming out just for the next Disney Pixar movie.
Yeah.
And
or like there's some guides we think we're going to do, and it turns out they suck. Like Haze. We thought we were going to do that, but then it's like the worst game ever.
Yep. Well, that studio ended up going out of business and getting bought up by another company. So, yeah. And that's also the team that made Time Splitters, which is another one of my all-time favorite shooters. Yeah. Almost any game that has the name Grand Theft Auto on it, we'll be doing a guide for. There's some limitations to what we can do for games that have the name Grand Theft Auto in it or are published by Take-Two, because they have very strict limitations to what you can post videos of online. We would certainly have loved to have, made extremely in-depth guides for Grand Theft Auto 4, and I guess we could now that we know their limitations a little bit better, but at the time, they weren't really... at the time when the game's released, they weren't really telling anybody what you can or can't, or what you could or could not do, and they were just banning accounts, like at will, on YouTube for posting videos of that game. Anyway, this is the last room of the game, so enjoy it. Hopefully you still got your sniper rifle. Get that guy off the turret. Fortunately, because this is the last of the German defenses, there are no infinitely respawning enemies, which is really the only time in the game when that doesn't happen. So just kill everybody until it's quiet, and then move on.
Wow.
I'm not sure if I already killed him yet, but there's going to be a guy with a rocket launcher up and to the left. Back to the left. And I guess one other comment about this game, I thought the ending was kind of cheesy, and it was good, I guess, but cheesy because it seems such a blatant ripoff of the ending of Call of Duty 4.
Mm.
Did you ever finish that?
Nope.
Nope. Alright. Well. Yeah, there you go.
And there you go.
So just keep sniping bitches. Tossing grenades, using everything you got, because this is the end of the game right here. After you walk through that big arch that I'm looking at right now, you have completed the game.
Is it possible that you get killed after it starts turning black?
No, but it is possible to die if you run forward too fast.
Okay.
And I will talk about that in a minute. Like after you kill everybody, and it kind of gives you the option to run through that arch at the very opposite side of this room. Do not just run through it. There's going to be a couple airstrikes on the roof, and there's going to be some more enemies out there. So don't run through, or else you'll get shot up. And yeah, just wait for your teammates to do the job for you. So after you clear out this little room on the left, ooh, and don't die, I almost got killed there. Shit. After you clear out this room on the left, run forward as far as you can, and then sprint backwards. Because running up against that wall directly in front of me, walks over that invisible line that turns on the next couple waves of guys. So I run up there, turn around, run back, and then just start sniping everybody that I see again. There's going to be 1 or 2 guys up and to the left with rocket launchers. And if you're lucky, they will kill themselves trying to shoot at you with rockets. Like you just did right there. I thought that was something dumb that only I did with rocket launchers, but I guess the Nazis do that too. Or maybe they're killing themselves to prevent humiliation.
It's always a good reason to kill yourself.
Mm-hmm. Should just keep throwing everything you got over there. I didn't use my grenades. I guess I just forgot about them, but just keep sniping everything.
So it feel good to have this monkey off your back?
That damn monkey. Yes. Yes, it feels good to have this done. Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Is this your best walkthrough ever?
It's not really for me to decide. It's kind of hard to think of anything to say.
You're just so ecstatic.
I'm just so ecstatic to have this done with. But for future guides, if you do want to send in emails, we will definitely be doing this feature again, where we'll make an email address public, and you can send in your questions. Think about your questions before you send them in, because we had a lot of. I guess there's no such thing as a dumb question, but there are dumb people.
Yeah, and any question regarding strategy of a certain part is pointless, because that's what the walkthrough is for.
Right.
If you want us to discuss other things, like thoughts on this compared to other games in the series, or what were some of the better questions?
Anything that starts off with complimenting us is definitely going to catch my attention.
Or like which weapons we like the best.
Right. I don't know. To me, it doesn't matter. I don't care about the characters in the game personally. I don't care about the intricacies of the benefits of the different weapons. Don't care. The history. Don't care. Well, not that I don't care, but it's just not Well, okay, I don't care. But, I don't know. It's kind of interesting, but it's not really anything I know about.
Asking us for dating tips, that's always fun.
Yes, that was that was definitely a good question. Yeah, no, think outside the box. That was definitely a worthwhile email. So it looks like it's clear, and I'm just kind of double checking the rooms to make sure there's no enemies stuck behind a box. And when you get that all clear from Reznov, keep them away from the flag bearer. Don't run through this gate yet. You're going to see the flag bearer run through and get shot up. And
whoo,
yeah,
damn.
So in a second, they're going to drop a couple more airstrikes on that roof. You're going to pick up that flag and then run to the end. Get a nice little cinematic.
They have nowhere to go. Move up. Clear a path for the flag. Claim our victory!
You can make it, my friend. You always survive.
The honor should be yours.
As long as you live. The heart of this army can never be broken.
Things will change, my friend. As heroes, we will return to Russia's embrace.